We are back at the 35th anniversary MRC Gala with Chris Plante, host of the Chris Plante Show on WMAL. How are we doing this evening?
Doing great, doing great.
And what are you most looking? And he's also the MC, by the way.
I'm the MC. I got to do all the stuff. I have, see all these scripts. I got to look at all these scripts. I got all this stuff.
Yeah, we're cracking the whip tonight.
Got a teleprompter, got an earpiece, got all this stuff. It's official. It's a big thing.
As long as you're on PC, you're good tonight.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
So you're a veteran of past MRC galas. What is it about the MRC that keeps you coming back?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's Brent and the MRC. Just a great organization, a very important organization, a relevant organization that does serious and good work. And, and Brent is fun. I know he looks serious a lot of the time, but, just scratch the surface. And he's really a lot of fun, and he's a cool guy. And these things are great. They're just fun. I can't tell you how many White House Correspondents' dinners I've been to, and the Capitol Hill Correspondents' dinners, and the Gridiron dinner. But this one, I honestly, the one is the fun one. You can take the White House Correspondents' dinners and the Capitol Hill Correspondents' dinners. This is fun because this gets it right, This has got the right attitude, and this recognizes that we live in a time where we shouldn't be praising Chunk Todd and George Stephanopoulos for the awful, horrible work they do. They should be mocked and ridiculed and called out for their dishonesty and for the terrible things that they do to the country every time they appear in front of a camera. And it's, so they get it right here. Brent gets it right, MRC gets it right. And the attitude of the dinner is just right. It's fun, it's tongue-in-cheek. The tone is mocking. It's not mean-spirited like MSDNC or something. It's fun. The whole idea is to have fun. And it's true, people might have a couple of cocktails too, so.
Well, I mean, you have your finger on the pulse, and I've asked a few other people this so far, and it's been mostly positive response. But with what we've gone through the last couple of years, do you think more conservatives are emboldened to actually speak up like than in the past?
I definitely think so. Look, I mean, the conservatives have traditionally and historically been the people that kind of mind their own business and speak softly and don't necessarily even carry a big stick. We've been the quiet, retiring types, and the world has gone so mad, and the country's gone so mad, and the Democratic Party, which includes the news media, has just gone around the bend. They've gone mad, and if you have any common sense at all, you have to be looking at what's going on in the world, and at least raising an eyebrow. And now, yeah, I do think more and more people are feeling free or perhaps compelled to step up and state what is obvious. There are simple, obvious truths about this country, about men and women, about birthing people, about, there are certain things that, we hold to be self-evident, and all of these things are very much under attack. So if you have any common sense and backbone at the same time, then yeah, I think you're going to step up and say more. And with the Wuhan coming along out of China and all the lockdowns and the government lunacy surrounding, they saw it as an opportunity, the left in this country. Yeah, saw it as an opportunity to push people around, to tell people what to do and to impose mandates because, what they do not want to mandate, they want to ban, and vice versa. And the last couple of years have been a pretty good demonstration of that. And the difference between people that call themselves liberals, they're not liberals, they're leftists. And a huge difference, couldn't be more different. And conservatives who are actually the people looking out for your rights and to protect the Bill of Rights and the Constitution, which is very much under attack, and our values, our history, very much under attack. And if you recognize all of this to be true, how can you not speak up?
Absolutely. How's the show? What year are you in now?
I've been doing radio for 17 years now. It's going great. My mothership is WMAL. I'm on about 110 stations nationwide, and going very, very well. The numbers are really great all over the place, on over the air, and also streaming and podcasting and all the various outlets. Very, very good. So it's going very well. My only problem is that 3 hours a day is not enough for all of the madness that they shovel out every single day. That really is my biggest problem.
Since Rush left us, do you think that void is being filled?
Well, honestly, I'd say that Rush was a unique figure on the landscape, and he will never be replicated. And his time slot, of course, was split up. Dan Bongino, I think, got the lion's share of the stations. And Dan, I know Dan, and he's a great guy, and I don't think he would ever say, "I'm the new Rush Limbaugh," because there is no new Rush Limbaugh. There is talk radio lives on in his wake, and because of him. But when Rush Limbaugh died, a big piece of talk radio died with him.
It's like saying there's another Michael Jordan. There's nobody who can fill those shoes.
Yeah, that's right. And no one would lay claim to having filled Rush Limbaugh's shoes. Yeah.
Anything in particular you're looking forward tonight as the MC, or maybe just sitting around and checking out what's going on?
Well, I got to tell you, I'm glad that we're back again. A couple of years off because of the Wuhan Institute of Virology in Wuhan, China, where the communists live, loosing on the planet this virus. And now what do we have? More than 7 million deaths attributed to the Wuhan Red Death. How many of them are actually responsible? But that's a separate discussion. But nevertheless, the world has changed dramatically in the last couple of years. And returning to the Media Research Center dinner represents a return to normalcy for me, and I think for a whole lot of other people.
Excellent. Well, Chris Plante, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck tonight.